for laying this on. My dear sister, President Johnson Sirleaf, thank you for making it here and giving encouragement to our brother. President Amina, thank you also for being here. Tedros, I won't say president, but you never know. Thank you for being here. When we have a problem and the world health situation today is problematic, I believe it is the responsibility of leaders not to just wring their hands, but to stand up and do something about it. And President Mahama, that is what you are doing. President Mahama, that is what you are doing. I will also want to thank President Kagame, who has been spearheading African health, financing, architecture, and infrastructure. I want to thank Prime Minister Gordon Brown for giving support and going along with us on this journey. It's not going to be an easy journey, but it's a journey, if I may say, that has precedent. We have been in very critical health situation in the past. We had Ebola. We had HIV/AIDS pandemic. We had COVID-19 pandemic. But we rode out of all this. And the way we handled HIV/AIDS in particular should give us something to cheer about, something to give us hope, and something that can lead us to where we need to go in the fractured global health situation that we are in now. I don't believe that I need to belabor the situation that we are in, but I believe what we need is solution. How do we move from the present to the future, immediate future, of hope, of confidence, and of health security for all? Let me start at the family level, family and community level. I believe that we need to do more with traditional medicine. I was in a meeting not too long ago, about, 15 years ago. And the meeting was about afforestation. And when I got there, The people I started seeing were people in pharmaceutical. So I thought I was in the wrong place. Then I went to them, I said, look, we are here for afforestation. Why are you here? And they said they were in for afforestation too. And they told me and said, 80% of the drugs we buy in the pharmacies have their origin in herbs. And what is happening is that these trees are being cut, they are being destroyed, and they have not extracted enough from the herbs. I learned a lesson from there. So the herbs that we have in our villages and rural areas are useful. And even the pharmaceuticals of the world have 80% of what they sell to us having their origin from herbs. At the family and community level, we can use more herbs than we are using traditional medicine. At the national level, I believe that there's virtually no country in Africa today that doesn't have health insurance in one form or the other. We can expand and enhance health insurance. And 25% of our health insurance fund can be used to manage our health architecture and go into health infrastructure. At the continental level, just as we have now risen to have a peace fund, and I tell you what that peace fund has started to do. When I was appointed Special Envoy for the Horn of Africa, and I was handling the situation in Ethiopia, AU was waiting for European money before I could start, or American money. Today, 5 of us have been appointed as facilitator for DRC and Rwanda. Immediately, AU made available $1 million out of peace fund. That is progress. I believe we can have a health fund for Africa. And this health fund can be managed by Africa Development Bank. And the source, to start with, something like $100 for flying into Africa or flying out of Africa, but not for traveling within Africa. And then, of course, we can see what else we can do to enhance that fund. But we need health fund for Africa. Global, I believe at the global level, we should have health security for all. Health security for all. Here in this country, some time ago, the slogan was Ghana Beyond Aid. I believe the slogan for us should be now Africa Health Without Aid. but with global partnership, solidarity, cooperation, and collaboration, and of course, togetherness. Because pandemic, as we have seen, knows no geographical boundary, knows no borders. We have to work separately and together for security for all, health security for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo. Let's put our hands together one more time for His Excellency. Thank you so much. Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of Ghana and host of the Africa Health Sovereignty Summit. Please put your hands together one more time. A new health finance architecture, homegrown solutions. Will remain standing as His Excellency, the President of Ghana, Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo, former President of Liberia, former President of Mauritius, who will leave us. Dr. Hebreyesus will join the delegation, Minister of Health as well. The rest of us will remain in here because the discussions will be happening in the next few moments. We will be leaving you with a few short videos to set the scene. We have some very insightful panels coming up shortly.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click on the bell for more updates.